It's Week 8 of the National Football League.
And we'll see Brock Bowers.
He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Raiders and the Chiefs, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Alongside Brock Huard in the booth, I'm Keith Scott. And Brock, we usually at this point talk about quarterback, talk about a game-breaking running back, a home run hitter when it comes to wideouts. No. Today, before this one, we're talking about a couple of tight ends.
And what a great game it is, Kate, to spotlight that position because we have two of the league's best. And when you go back and you watch the tape after the fact, when the ground game's running wild, it's usually these tight ends making blocks. When the passing game is getting it done, well, they play a role in the air as well. They don't get the...
Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, fresh off a third Super Bowl title. The standard for quarterback excellence today, Patrick Mahomes.
A 400-plus yard passing day, it takes everybody. It takes protection. It takes your eligible playmakers to make those catches and gain your yards. But it also takes a red-hot quarterback playing with tremendous confidence and belief in what he can do. Now, his teammates are counting on him to do it again.
Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They motion the tight end over. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 2nd down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got his man, that's Travis Kelce. And he gets him around 6 there. Finds Diablo there on the tackle. And it's a nickel look by the Raiders. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He completes it in traffic. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 1st down.
So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Throwing again, Mahomes. That's complete. Here's Brown. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where fan favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate. From guys having to step in as a result of these injuries. You never root for players to miss time and go down, but you always root for the guys filling in, who are getting their shot to make their name and contribute when it really matters.
Has his man, it's Pacheco. And he's taken down at the 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
First down throw, Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Divine Diablo there on the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Play action, Mahomes. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Back to the air, Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels. Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just...
And he's in for the touchdown! The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown! Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Reed now to kick this one away. It's Amir Abdullah with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. They're led out by the Purdue product who got some starts as a rookie 4th-rounder, Aiden O'Connell.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here he's got to play some clean ball.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Off the play action, O'Connell. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 38 out of the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. He gets this to Michael Mayer. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas! The Raiders finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front. Receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
That one splits the uprights. Raiders respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chiefs are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. He finds Brown right side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Brought in by Juju. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Nate Hobbs in on that stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. It's Pacheco again. Juke the defender. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. I'm looking for that to be called again.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. Room to run inside the 20. And he's finally brought down at the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
From the red zone now. He's got it! And that's a Kansas City touchdown! Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Reed now to kick this one away. Abdullah now to return. Returns looking good so far. Tackles made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. 2nd drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Up the middle they go with Madison. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the 39. Complete. It's Myers. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
O'Connell working from the pistol. Oh, it's a tip drill, intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And he's going to go. It's a big 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with the receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. It's the same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14.
Raiders 7.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Abdullah now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. This our last play of the quarter.
At their own 23-yard line.
O'Connell trying to get after the pick. This is hauled in by Myers. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. It's a two-score game early. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. He's on the move. Now he takes it. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They go play action. It's O'Connell. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st down, O'Connell. This ball's cut by Bowers. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Completed to his running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Dime coverage from the Chiefs on this 3rd down. Another throw for O'Connell. Hits his running back. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll get him back to 11.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. The Chiefs back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their 3rd touchdown in 3 drives. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Right back to Pacheco. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Has a man, it's Brown. They come come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
His charge towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still second down.
All right, here we go. Second down. They go play action. It's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still first down.
Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He'll get this one to Brown. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Another throw for Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
The throw is caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Nothing doing that time, and it leaves them on 2nd and goal. Pacheco will not get past the line. He's held up at 4.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 3-possession game. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch, or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
Raiders 10.
Reed now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Inside handoff goes to Madison. He's got a gain of 6 there. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Madison again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
O'Connell now to throw on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll get it up to the 44. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Raiders pushing for a late spark before halftime. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Throwing is O'Connell. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, O'Connell. Brought in right side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's O'Connell. He gets this one to Myers. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's O'Connell. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Defense showing blitz. O'Connell. Caught by Marshall. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Raiders 1st.
That's good for another Las Vegas.
From the red zone now. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. O'Connell here from the gun. Complete here to Bowers. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. He'll throw it yet again. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders chop some of the lead off before the half. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders make it an 11-point ball game. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he'll only drive this forward to around the 26. So we've arrived at halftime. halftime. The Chiefs with a lead so far on the road. As we'll kick you over now to Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman. Coach, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start our tour out in the City of Angels, Los Angeles, where you see the final score there. Jalen Naylor, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, we head east to Detroit to check on the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Tennessee Titans. Jared Goff, a very good performance as his guys run the record now to 5-2. Lastly, let's get you way up to Seattle. See what's happening with the Seahawks. And they were losers in their ball game as the visiting Buffalo Bills come in and took it to them. Josh Allen, over 400 yards passing with 3 touchdown passes as well. We got a strong first half out of the running back, Isaiah Pacheco. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
Abdullah now to return. This return makes it up to the 25. Out come the Raiders. They'll have it first to begin the third quarter. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. They send a man in motion. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
To throw, here's O'Connell. Complete, it's Myers. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. O'Connell looking to throw. This ball's cut by Bowers. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At their 49-yard line.
They'll run. This is Madison. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Stopped on the play by big Chris Jones. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
O'Connell. Marshall there to bring it in. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They go with Madison here. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Chiefs' 38-yard line.
A give now from the gun. He ranges forward to the 31 before they bring him down. 7 yards on the run. That sets up an easily attainable 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
He's got it on the bootleg. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Brock Bowers. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
He stopped on the return at the 27. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A counter give here to Pacheco. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Nate Hobbs in on that stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. On the carry, it's Pacheco. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short. So that's 3rd, less than a yard. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That's a short gain of 1. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. A 1st down carry for Pacheco. Along the sideline past midfield. And he has this all the way across to the opposing 45. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Nate Hobbs in on that stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He gets this one to Smith-Schuster. This is ahead for about 5. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Travis Kelce, the intended target. So 2nd down coming up. Here's Mahomes now. That pass is complete to Kelce. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Working inside the red zone. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Again, Mahomes to throw. He brings it in. And this one does not go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. A 27-yard look here. Up and good from Blankenship. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Abdullah now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. The give now to Madison. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Got a man, it's Mayer. Good little whip there, looks like about 6. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop. Extra man in the secondary now for the Chiefs on 3rd down. From the gun, O'Connell. He gets this one to Myers. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Madison. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Justin Reed with the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to Madison. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down. So nothing but a pair of field goals added to the board as we arrive at the end of our 3rd quarter. It's Raiders football, and they'll get to work, coming into the quarter trailing. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. O'Connell now. Gets it quickly to Bowers. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Running right, it's Madison. Gets to space right side. And finally they catch up to him at the 11. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Vegas first down. Enough goes to Madison, running right. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
To the ground with Madison. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's O'Connell. Brought in right side. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
He stopped on the return at the 27. The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. To the left and reeled in by Hopkins. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. Putting the tight end in motion. 3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 35 on the pickup. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Mahomes. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Back to the air, Mahomes. They did it! He made the interception! And the Raiders have some new life in the 4th. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you would expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a 1st down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
Throwing now on 1st down, O'Connell. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They've got a man in motion. 2nd and 10 now, O'Connell. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
From the sideline and incomplete. Jaden Hicks there defensively.
O'Connell here from the gun. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
He's got this at the 27. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And he's brought down after a short gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Motioning the tight end now. Kelsey makes the catch. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
That one complete to Hopkins. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They strike for 23 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still second down.
Offense to the line for second down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. The Raiders go a nickel on this third down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a two-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Reed now to kick this one away. Abdullah now to return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Raiders being brought out by Aiden O'Connell for their next possession. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face second down. Here's O'Connell. Got a man, Bowers has it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st and 10, here's O'Connell. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. O'Connell working from the pistol. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. This is hauled in by Myers. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Another throw for O'Connell. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders now within one score in the fourth. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
They want to run it across. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that two-point attempt. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. This offense running out for a new series, led by their running back. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to one score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. First down throw, Mahomes. He finds Kelsey running the slant. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Chiefs with a 5-point lead. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. So now here's 3rd and 5. He's back to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Running right is Pacheco. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. It's Pacheco again. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. The Chiefs in a victory formation here as they take a knee.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. And with Brock Huard and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Chiefs as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.